Howdy there. Just wanted to record a garden update, probably for myself, maybe for the homies. Anyways, family was able to help me out putting out the sunroom together, so I was able to start planting trees. So I wanted to do a tour of what all we did, starting closest to my house. These have not been planted yet. We've been planting shit for like 10 hours. I believe it is time to take a break, so these will have to wait till tomorrow. Before anything else, here's my compost. Boop, boop, boop. I'm about to flip it over completely again. It's very hot right now, but I'd love to add a lot more carbon. So it's going back into this first bay. I'm gonna stack it up with leaves and then dump it up and all that good stuff. Second thing, anywhere you see a pink flag while I'm walking by or a blue tube, that's a plant. So right there, we've got a pawpaw. I put that in a seed. One of my friends gave me a bunch of pawpaws. I planted all the seeds from my favorite of the pawpaws that I got. That's one of those pawpaws. As we walk behind the compost bin, we got a little fence that was started today out of some wood. Pretty epic. Over here, we've got a red currant and a mulberry, followed by, I believe, a pawpaw over there and a pawpaw by that pink flag right there. This is a red mulberry, red currant. There's some witch hazel growing around here. There's some native stuff. I didn't even know that, but we also planted some in this little spot. As we step across the creek here, you probably won't be able to hear me because of how loud the leaves are. There's a spot that I did up real good. I cut down a bunch of trees, stacked up a bunch of wood, as you can see right there. And I put a pawpaw right over there. Because one day I'd like to have a fire pit. Oh my goodness, I'm dying. A fire pit somewhere right there. And I thought it would be pretty cool to have like a pawpaw, you know, just kind of hanging out, eat some fruit, that kind of thing. Anyways, boop, boop, boop. As we walk over here, we got a nice little collection of stuff. Like I said, there's some witch hazels dotted around. That's what all these really tall, long looking trees are. But right here, we've got another red currant, red mulberry right there, and a pawpaw. So kind of teleporting back in front of the compost bin, if we take a left now, instead of going down by the creek, we go towards the chicken coop. Womp, 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 womp. Pawpaw. There's going to be a lot of pawpaws, like a lot. We got a red raspberry, possibly two pawpaws right there. Red currant right there. Got a black raspberry. Another red raspberry right over there. That's a locust tree that we're going to try to hopefully keep. Here, I'll walk up close to it. Little ghost man, made out of my jacket. This is a black mulberry. I planted this 3 years ago. Next year I'm expecting it to get huge. It did great this year, tons of foliage. Anyways, we got another red raspberry right here. And then right here where the chickens are still hanging out, we've got a red mulberry right there, and then a red currant, valerian root, and then somebody put a ring around a pokeweed plant, which is kind of funny. Here are some more of our plants that we have to plant. We have some chinkapins right here. They take 30 years to produce nuts. These are a very long haul restorative agriculture kind of plant. Do not plan on personally getting a ton of food off of these, although we will, you know, when I'm in my 50s. But those are mostly for the deer and the bears way off in the future. If anybody else ends up living on this property, it'll be an excellent treat for them because chinkapins are actually a very sweet nut you can eat right off the tree. Got some hazelnuts here. I think they're hybrids. I'm not sure. Fucking, what is this? Oh, a shellbark hickory. I got this. Apparently bats like to live in them when they get really big. And plus hickory nuts are tasty if you've never had one. There's another group of stuff that has to wait till tomorrow. I got spice bushes right there. I do not need those. I've got a billion on my property. I couldn't stop finding them today. Got some 9-bark right here. I don't know much at all about 9-bark. Supposedly it's good for erosion. And flowers early, which is something I really like. And then this I know even less about, called a baptisia. I got it so I could get a discount on shipping when I bought these plants. It looked pretty. I have no clue what it does. I don't know anything about it. So we've got this little portable chicken fencing right here. I'm gonna hop up onto this tulip poplar that's down in there. This motherfucker just likes to escape. Doing a great job at it. All right, gonna hop down now. Gonna walk over here. The tulip poplar fell on a bunch of garden beds I had set up, but that's chill. Boo-doo-boo. Walking right next to this fence. The fence is off, but I'm always still nervous, you know what I mean? So over here is a patch of American plums. I'd like to turn this whole area back here, because nobody really goes over here anyways, into just a thicket of plums, you know? So we'll be able to kind of get around this area, and then just all throughout that way is plum. And then over there, they're completely dead right now, so it's hard to see them, or dormant. But I've got some American persimmons that are going to be like 2 years old in the spring. Boop, boop, boop. Garden beds. Walk up onto the straw pathway. That is yet to be finished. Alright. Garden beds. They're looking good. Need to be leveled and filled, but other than that, they're looking good. Got this little pile of brush burning. Also looking very warm, very nice. So this right now is the current duck coop. Oh my goodness, somebody tore their gate down. That's crazy. Anyways, current duck coop, and then right behind them, crepe myrtle. That's what those are called. I always forget. Oh my goodness, I am out of breath. Alrighty, now that we're done having an asthma attack, I've got a little rock ring right here. I set it up. A little area I'm gonna fill with wood chips. We got a bunch of plants right here. I'll give you a little tour. Bet you can't guess, red currant right there. Red currant planted today. 2 pawpaws right there. One's a seed, one's a plant. Hoping the best for both of them. I think they'll do fine right next to each other, even if they both grow. Pawpaws tend to grow in little patches of each other, so I think it'll be fine. And then this right here is a black currant that, oh my goodness, it looks like it is about to start budding. This goofy little, that is a terrible, I really hope not. That's a terrible time. We didn't do this today, but it was done this year. Right here we have a Chicago hardy fig that looks like it's doing terrible. Figs will pretty much, in this climate zone, they're almost always going to die back to their roots every year and then come back up. We got another fig. I've got no fucking clue what kind it is. A random fig. We planted it. It stayed dormant for like 2 years. Thought it was dead. It was fine. It came up very small this year, so I'm guessing it's not a very good variety for here. And then this is a blueberry, another blueberry, very young. It's supposed to produce in the summertime-ish. Looks like something might have been biting it. Sorry for my dirty fingers. I've been in the dirt all day. Hoop house. Oh my goodness, how could I have almost forgotten? I almost forgot. Yeah, I just wanted to get a quick video of everything we did today. Just a little recap, a little journal log for it, I suppose. It'd be nice to have this date kind of saved and see how everything's doing next year, you know what I mean? Like this time next year. Anyways, this is like a 4-year-old willow tree. It's huge, as you can see. It's probably like 25 feet tall. They're gonna get way bigger than that. But I've got a pawpaw seed right there, and then a pawpaw seedling right there. I planted that one today. That one was like a month or so ago. I put these here for 2 reasons. 1, pawpaws like shade when they're young, and 2, willows produce a lot of rooting hormone when they're trying to grow. So in combination with this being a very wet spot with a little bit of shade, a lot of rooting hormone, I figured these pawpaws would probably do great here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just kind of the current state of things. Probably going to turn some compost in a minute. Hopefully I'll get a little bit of a video of that. I'd really like to show off how much steam that thing's producing. It's going crazy right now, but it's impossible to record that kind of thing with one hand.
A few moments later.
And done.